before you even came out on set. You know what I mean? Just to give that glistening look. So it pops.
I don't know. I don't know that I would be an R&B singer.
Really, you got a lot of R&B vibes. Like you put on the extra chapstick.
I probably do.
You know?
But I got a lot of switch-up game just in general in life. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing the mist before you go on the set. Like
no, I'm so creative and stuff, Jay.
Yeah.
I might prefer to be more of a rock star.
I don't see that. You're not as active. Like
no,
you're
not true. If I need to be.
If you need to be. Yeah.
That's what I said. I got a cold sweat.
I don't see rock. I don't see rock.
See, you don't see rock because you see me as me.
No, because it's too laid back.
You're too laid back. You too much Cali. Too laid back.
Yeah, too laid back.
I'm gonna be a laid
rockers,
back.
man.
I'm a West Coast laid back rock star.
So you guys from like the 70s.
Alan Yates says
you can do that in the 70s or something.
You doing soft rock? You doing soft rock?
I just threw a blank in my. My man, where's my brain?
I don't know. You gotta do your brain.
God,
Good thing to take it with you.
You should wake up and have it with you.
Wait.
Now we're waiting on some rock star from the West Coast to
soft rock. He's my man, and I know this is the best part. He's your boy too. I know you know him. You see him.
If he's my boy, we're all in trouble in the world. Because if he's my boy, that means that I done died, came back to earth, died again. Come on, Max, Seattle.
Seattle.
Oh, Kurt Cobain?
No,
yeah,
the brother.
Definitely not Nirvana.
Brother.
Definitely not.
Oh, God, my brain.
Oh, wait, now I got to Google Seattle brother soft rock. Is that what I need to Google?
I mean, the only guy who comes to mind is Hootie and the Blowfish, right?
Seal? You got a little seal in you.
Seal?
No. Stop. No, it's go. Where's my brain at?
Hold on, let me see.
Why did this happen?
888 say ESPN. Where's Key's brain at?
Where's anybody see Key's brain? Max, you got a little like
It's
Bon
gonna come to
Jovi
me.
in you, like Jersey.
Bon Jovi? No, that's not me.
Yeah, you got a little.
I got no Jersey.
Jimi Hendrix, my brain,
Oh,
man.
Jimi
Hendrix. I'm like,
yeah, you got.
thanks. Yeah.
You don't got all the beads on, and you know what I mean. You don't seem like you from the
I got
earth.
beads and stuff.
But you ain't earthing. You ain't like that in tune with nature.
What you
like
mean?
Jimi Hendrix, no.
Yeah, you know. Why are you trying to stretch? You can barely get your leg up.
No, I didn't want to knock down the mic. No, I was showing you, Jay. I'm walking around with no shoes on.
Oh, for crying out loud, nasty studio
This is why I know you got problems, boy. Like, you didn't put. Don't put your feet on national
Jay,
TV.
they got him. They got him. They got him.
Boy, don't put your feet on national TV if you ain't got no lotion on the ankles or nothing.
Jay,
I don't care.
Jay,
Well, you
on
been
the
in the
studio
desert with those
floor.
ankles? Damn.
Where you been in the desert?
With those ankles.
These dudes take off their shoes on the plane.
I don't know why it didn't.
Boy, them bathed in chalk last night.
I couldn't come up with the name. Yeah, but Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi
Hendrix. Come on,
Max. Who would you be?
Who would I be? Are we playing what rock star would we be?
Wait, no, we're not a rock star. I don't think you're a rock star.
All right.
We better hurry up.
You're like one of those like political like white rappers.
Oh
you
yeah,
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Political white rapper.
Yeah, no,
like,
he's
you
right.
know what I mean? Like
my brother and I had when we had a record deal, and we only put out the one, but the idea was that we did have
Logic.
political stuff.
But I
we just didn't want to
Logic.
put it out at first.
You're like an older Logic. You
but
know
I
what
need to know what's a political white rapper, Jay, because I don't know one.
I don't know one either. It just
would it be
flowed.
Eminem?
But he hit it though.
Like,
Jay hit it.
Yeah, it felt right.
Because early on in hip hop, there was a lot more of that like conscious rap, right? That's how a lot of it started.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vanilla Ice type. Is that what you?
No, that wasn't. That wasn't political. No.
I mean, you know, boy. Yeah, I said Eminem.
Yeah, and me, I'm Fire Festival, so it's all good. We got it.
I see.
All right,
So
let's
there we
move
are.
along before
What
Frank
superhero
calls.
would you be? All right, look. Speaking of superheroes, so Bradley Beal's name has been bandied about recently because he has big numbers on his contract coming up, plus a no trade clause, meaning that meaning what you have to give up for him probably won't be what you would normally have to give up for a player of his caliber who's still more or less in his prime, right?
Damn, Jay.
Because
Key, I
the
came
no
in the
trade
league
clause,
at the wrong time, Key.
The no trade clause limits where he can go, thereby depressing the number of potential teams of buyers, right? And then the high price tag. So that makes him a really interesting guy to watch because some team is probably going to, if they can trade for him, is going to scoop him up for less than he's worth.
Can we start here? Let's because we're going to get into a lot today. There's a lot popping off today, but let's compartmentalize it for 1 second before we get into what team Bradley Beal fits around. I want to talk about what kind of player Bradley Beal is, because we had a pre-show meeting. I think Bradley Beal is a top 20 player in the league. I think he is a gem that people, if you don't watch the Washington Wizards, if you don't pay attention to basketball, you don't understand the greatness and the potential that if this dude were on the main stage night in, night out, we'll be talking about him at the caliber we talk about other players like James Harden, Jason Tatum potentially. We would be talking about him at that level. He is that type of player. He is one of 10
Tatum level player?
He is one of 10 players in the league to play at least 50 games, to average at least 23 points per game, to shoot 50% from the field, dude. 50% from the field.
Tatum.
On a bad team. It ain't that far off.
No,
it's very close. It's similar.
But let's
offensively, it might be more prolific than Jason Tatum.
A lot of times people will do this because you put your eyeballs on a guy. You're like, damn man, it doesn't get much better than that, right? But even you just said top 20. That's awesome. But so I'll do a star system, right? Say 5 stars, you're an MVP caliber player. 4, you're an all-star. 3, you're a starter. 2, you're a rotation piece. 1, you're replaceable, right? If you think he is not 4-star, he's more than that. 5-star. I've never heard anyone say he's a.
I think he's more than 4-star. I think he's
he's 4 plus.
I think he's like 4.6, 4.7.
4.6 or 7.
Yes.
If you take Bradley Beal and you swap him out with Tatum and you put him on Boston, you're probably in the same situation.
Yes, sir.
And that means he becomes an MVP type
but
caliber
Tatum's
player
long,
because
he's
he
a
has
defender
other
too nowadays.
people. He has other people around him. You don't have anything in Washington. There's nothing there. And if you're not watching, like Jay say, you just think, okay, he's scoring some points. Okay, he cool. His step back game is sick.
Yeah, and he and John Wall were. I mean, but they didn't. It wasn't like they were popping up in the finals. Tatum and Jaylen Brown have been in the conference finals almost every year of their career.
You gotta remember though. Hold on one sec, though,
Yeah,
Max.
go ahead.
I mean, Jay,
Key, go ahead.
He was kid. They was kids, and then Wall got hurt. They were kids. So when you say, well, they wasn't popping up in the finals, they was 12 years old.
Yeah, but I get it. I'm saying we want to be like. There's a sense that you want to be morally upright about a dude like this, right? And give him his props. But I don't think anyone would take him instead of Jason Tatum. I think everyone you talk to would take Jason Tatum over him. So
he's 29 years old. Jason Tatum's 25-year-old, and
much taller,
the runway
and
is different and
better defensively.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about where we are right now in the game of basketball. You put him on the Miami Heat, I'm giving them a way better chance to beat Denver.
Of course.
Wait, and by the way, Jimmy's not the lead dog. Bam isn't the lead dog. Bradley Beal is the lead dog.
He's best offensive player. Yeah.
You put him on. I mean, he might be the lead dog on Boston.
And he
might be the lead dog on Boston.
No.
Yes.
Over Jason Tatum on offense?
Yes, I'm trying to tell you, yes. I'm saying depending upon who you built the system around, that has a lot to do with it, but he don't give you just as many points as Jason Tatum.
That's
I agree with that.
That's why I said. That's why I just said That's why I said if you swap them out for whatever reason, there's no Tatum on Boston, you might be in the same situation. I think
if you ask people, it was the look. It's not against Bradley Beal. He's an awesome player, but if the arrow goes up, down, or stays the same, you swap Tatum out for Beal, it goes down. Defense gets a little worse, and offensively, Tatum is a lot offensively. A lot. When you look at Bradley Beal, you say, could he be? It's not that he's not. If you say, can Bradley Beal be the best offensive player on a championship team? Yeah, you probably need 2 other dudes right at his level, if not on offense in some way. Tatum, you look at him, you might only need 1 other dude more or less on his level. Tatum and Brown came pretty close to chipping up. They got to Game 6 of the finals.
Actually, I can't wait to tell you how wrong you are on that. No. I will next segment.
You get him first, because I'll follow you.
No. Go ahead, Key.
No, you get him. Go.
He can definitely be a lead dog. He can be the guy that scores you 25 points per game.
I agree.
If you have the right pieces. So don't.
But I'm not saying.
There are different ways. Jimmy Butler was the lead dog on the team. Like,
True.
would you have said that about Jimmy Butler? You would have said
Never.
He got himself to NBA Finals 2 out of the past 4 years.
I would have never predicted he would get
And he
there as
got
the
there.
best player
And
on
he
the
got
team.
there,
But
right?
he's also a very good defensive player.
Agreed, but that debunks your prediction.
No, because because your best player is a two-way player in Jimmy Butler at a high level.
But I can have-
Bradley Beal's offense is better than Jimmy Butler's.
Okay, but I can have pieces. I mean, Jamal Murray was hidden off defensively.
Sure.
That's why you had KCP. That's why you have Bruce Brown.
Sure.
So once again, it's how you construct your team and your roster, right? Like it has a really big.
I'm saying Bradley Beal could be the best offensive player on a championship team. I think if that is the case, you need a little bit more than you would if Jason Tatum was the best offensive player, because Tatum also brings defense and size. He just brings a little more to the table. I think that's fair to say. I don't think that's a
I don't want to get bogged
controversial
down into a
take.
comparison between Jason Tatum and Bradley Beal. My original take was that he's a top 20 player in the league.
Yeah,
dude.
20
And by the way, when he's more in the mainstream, it could be a lot higher.
I would love for you to make a list, 1 to Bradley Beal.
Yeah, maybe I can
Go
do that.
1 to Bradley Beal.
Maybe I
That
can
would
do
be
that.
interesting.
Maybe I can do that.
So Bobby Marks had a trade idea, guys. Heat receive Bradley Beal. Wizards receive Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, and a 2028 protected top 10 pick. Doesn't seem like a lot for Bradley Beal, but again, the no trade clause and the contract depress his trade value. Someone's going to get a deal on this guy if they trade for
I
him.
would do that in a heartbeat. If that were the package,
In a heart,
please,
yeah,
go.
of course.
Let's go.
Of course.
Let's go.
Of
If you're
course.
Miami, let's go.
Especially since Miami's built to win now, not in 2028, and boom, just like that, you slide Bradley Beal.
But
And they
a
have a
lot
really
of
good
people
chance.
are going to be in the arms race for Bradley Beal.
But the no trade clause limits the number
Sure.
that he can dictate where he's going to go largely. All right, you have the perfect landing spot for
Yes, I
Bradley
do.
Beal, Jay. Plus, should the Pelicans move on from Zion after Key has this from Granger? After someone has something from somewhere.
For the
Jay.
ones who get it done, Granger offers high-quality supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as access to product specialists who have the knowledge and experience to answer your toughest questions. Plus, their commitment to being your safety partner can help you keep your facility safe